Not everyone has a smartphone these days, and that's where Poll Everywhere comes in. All the person would need is a simple text message plan, and they would be able to interact with this activity. Poll Everywhere was originally popular between TV shows and radio stations, and it was used more in the work world more than it was in the classroom, but now it's starting to get incorporated into classrooms. Students are required to have a profile with Poll Everywhere in order to access an instructor's polls, but the instructor would just go in and create an account for his or herself, and then when they log in, they'll get a homepage like this. This is the view of the profile that an instructor would get after logging on. It'll have all of their previous polls and their answers, who has answered, and subgroups, and all the different groups that you've created for each poll. We're going to go ahead and create an example. What's your favorite dog? That'll be our poll question. And it'll give you the option to do an open-ended or a multiple choice question. Open-ended, the audience can respond with anything. They can type anything in the text message and send it in. Multiple choice, you obviously have to have specific answers. So we'll do a Dalmatian, German Shepherd, and we'll go ahead and add in a pug. And then you just go down, click create, and then it'll pop up with your poll. It'll have the code that they would type in for their text message, and then the numbers for how to answer for that specific poll. The instructor would now just tell the students to pull out their phones and go ahead and vote. And so in your text message view, you would go type in your code. So it'd send it to 37607, and then in the text message where you actually send the message, you type in these numbers. And then you would hit send, and let's see how our poll changes. And you can also set settings so that you can only answer once to each poll. Like that's a cell phone can only answer once to a certain poll. Well, there's our answer, it just showed up. So there we go. You have the option if you want to delete or stop your poll, but you can leave this poll going for as long as you want to. It can go over a whole string of classes that you want to, or it could just be a certain class. You have the option to get like a summary table of all your results, a response history, anything along those lines. If you go in and play around with the website, you'll be able to see more options and more different things that you can do. There's different payment plans that you can go through, and it'll just give you more options. Other than that, it's useful for smartphones and even for people that don't have smartphones. They can all participate in it. It's able to go up on Twitter and on Facebook, which is also good, another way to reach out to your students.